very warm welcome to you. I'm Hayley Palmer. It's so good to have you here with me on tonight's show, especially as we are joined by frontman of Inglorious, Nathan James. And here is what happened when I caught up with him. Nathan, it's great to have you here on the show. How are you?
I'm very well, Hayley. Nice to see you.
It's great to see you too. I wanted to get you on the show, Nathan, because I think you may have the best hair I've ever seen. I'm very jealous. And I was going to try and compete with you today and make it all big. I thought I can't do it, so I've gone for the straight hair.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
What's the secret?
I don't think there is a secret, to be honest. I use some great products,
right.
And I don't wash it every day. I think that's the key. Don't wash it every day.
That's the key. Mm-hmm. Right, got it. Okay, well, it's great to have you here. And I know you're away on tour at the moment, aren't you? Where are you?
I'm currently in Brighton with the War of the Worlds UK Arena Tour, and it's going really well, yeah.
Yes, that looks so exciting. I know you've got, is it Duncan James and Claire from Steps, Kevin Clifton. What more could you want? It's
an amazing tour with an amazing cast, and yeah, to sing this music every night is just a real honour. I'm very, very grateful.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk a little bit more about that later on in the show. But we're going to go into a cover, Show Me Heaven. Your voice is just incredible on this track. We're going to play it out on the show, and I'll be catching up with Nathan on the other side of this.
There you go, flesh and fever from your eyes. Hey, baby, come over here and shut down tight. I'm not denying we're flying above it all. Hold my hand, don't let me fall. You've such amazing grace. I never felt this way. Oh, show me heaven, cover me, leave me breathless. Oh, show me heaven, please. Here I go, I'm shaking just like the breeze. Hey, baby, now I need your hand to steady me. Oh, I'm not denying I'm frightened as much as you. Though I'm barely touching you, send shivers down my spine, and it feels divine. Oh, show me heaven, cover me, leave me breathless. Whoa, show me heaven, please, please. And do you know what it's like to dream and dream? Then, baby, hold me tight and let this be. Oh, heaven, cover me, leave me breathless. Whoa, show me heaven, please. Yeah, yeah.
I want to talk a little bit more about what is coming up. As you say, at the moment, you are involved in War of the Worlds. So tell us more about that.
Well, I got scouted for it a couple of years ago, before the first tour I did, and yeah, it's amazing. I went and auditioned at Jeff Wayne's house and in his home studio, and I just remember I sung through the song one time, and he said, "That was perfect. Do you want to do it again?" And I was like, "Oh, thank goodness! Like I did a good job." And he hired me on the spot, and then I did the first tour, and now I'm back for a second, which is just, it's so amazing to be a part of a production this big. I don't know if anyone's seen it at home, but it's enormous. Like there's pyrotechnics and lasers and giant Martians coming down from the ceiling. And like it's just a crazy show. And you add the amazing music of Jeff Wayne, and it's just something that everyone should see at least once. It's amazing. So yeah, to be in this time with what an incredible cast like we spoke about, and I have a big confession. My first ever concert was a Steps concert. So, and I went to see Steps.
That's the line of the show.
I went to see Steps at Wembley with some friends at school. So to actually be on tour with Claire and talking and laughing and having breakfast and just it's kind of it's a bit of a dream come true, you know.
I was going to say it's a great lineup, and Kevin Clifton, Strictly, giving you some dance lessons.
Yeah,
we all love Duncan. It's a fairy tale, that cast.
Yeah, it's amazing, and everyone's lovely. Like I think they really nail it with the personnel on this. It's always been lovely. On the last tour, we had Jason Donovan and Carrie Hope Fletcher. Again, lovely people.
Oh wow,
Adam Garcia. It's always wonderful, talented people, and there's never any drama on top. Everyone's always just great.
Yeah, and I bet after lockdown, it's got to be even more incredible being on that stage and feeling that audience vibe back, right?
Absolutely. And I think the weirdest thing for me is I haven't been this busy, obviously, in 2 years because our whole industry shut down. So to come back in and this be my first proper big job is a huge arena tour, playing 2 shows at the O2 and the MEN Arena and every arena in the country. It's actually super overwhelming. Like after seeing all these people, after what we've been through as a nation and a world is just the most amazing feeling every day.
Yeah, and I think as us as audience members, seeing you guys, you know, it's just giving us that thrill again and that escape from everything that goes on in the world. As soon as you're in a concert, you know, everyone's just in a feel-good mood, aren't they? So we are loving that. And also, Inglorious, what have you got coming up with that?
We're just about to release a live album, which is our first ever live album and DVD, which is pretty cool. And then last year in lockdown, I recorded an album with a load of my heroes. So a project my record label put together. It's called Iconic, and it features members of the bands Whitesnake, Thin Lizzy, like all these incredible bands. And I'm the lead singer of this band, which is just wild to me. It's the drummer, Ozzy Osbourne's drummer is playing in the band. So it's a huge project. And I just got back from LA, shot a couple of music videos for that. So that's going to be coming out as well this year, which is quite a cool side project to have, to be working with legends again, you know.
Amazing. Well, do keep us posted. Here on the show, we're going to play out a cover of you singing Midnight Sky by Miley Cyrus, and we will speak to Nathan on the other side of this.
Yeah, it's been a long night and the mirror's telling me to go home. But it's been a long time since I felt this good on my own. A lot of years went by with my hands tied up in your ropes. Forever and ever, no more. The midnight sky's the road I'm taking. Head high up in the clouds. I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone, oh no. Baby a couple mistakes. You should know right now that I never stay put in one place forever and ever, no more. The midnight sky's the road I'm taking, head high up in the clouds. I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone, oh no. Fire in my lungs, can't fight the devil on my tongue, oh no. See my lips on a mouth, everybody's talking now, baby. You know it's true that I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone, oh no. Don't need to be loved by you. I don't hide glory eyes like you, like you. I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone, oh no. Fire in my lungs, can't fight the devil on my tongue, you know. See his hands on my waist, thought you'd never be replaced, baby. You know it's true that I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone, oh no. I don't need to be loved by you.
Now we've got some questions from some of our lovely viewers, Nathan. James says, how do you look after your voice? And I want to know that as well.
A lot of sleep, a lot of water.
Right. That's where I'm going
Yeah,
wrong.
sleep.
Okay.
Rest is really important. Water and hydration is super important. And also just technique. I've learned over the years, I've been having singing lessons for nearly 20 years. So I know how to sing properly. And that's, I think, has saved me in the long run, you know. I want to be able to sing
Yeah.
forever till I'm like 80 years old, you know. So I want to look after my voice as much as I can.
Yeah, you have to,
Yeah.
don't you? What about lemon and honey, or is that not the one?
Lemon
these
and honey
days?
is good because it tastes good, but nothing you drink like touches your chords. Do you know what I mean? So it's like a kind of a
Oh, I'm going for
yeah.
the
The taste is good.
Right, okay.
The taste is good.
Not doing the job though. And Pauline would like to know, what is your proudest moment to date?
That's a tough one. I've got quite a few, but I'd have to say when I was in a band in America, the producer of the band actually flew my parents out to Vegas to see me perform in the New Orleans arena in Vegas in front of 10,000 people, and he actually shouted my parents out and made them stand up in an arena full of people, and I think that was kind of my proudest moment. It was like in that moment, everything I'd worked for up until my life kind of it all came true. I made them ultimately proud, you know, like yeah.
Oh, I love that. It's one of those moments that you just don't ever forget, isn't it? So we're
yeah.
loving that here on the show. Well, we're going to play out Glory Days by Inglorious, and we will see you on the other side of this.
I guess you heard a whisper. Should have never kissed her anyway. I wanna tell you something, that it meant nothing. I'll hide away. I'm ashamed. I can never do without. Stand right here while you scream and shout in my face. Oh, my face. I went wrong, no doubt. I messed up, so I'm going back to my place. Oh, my place. Oh, and someone stop us. We are walking away from glory days. Oh, and someone stop us. We are walking I never knew such kindness. A different world when I'm in your embrace. Oh, if I could go back, I would make it right, but I can't find a way, and I can't stay. I can never do without. I stand right here while you're screaming, shout in my face. Oh, my face. Oh, and someone stop us. We are walking away from glory days. When someone stop us, we are walking away from glory days. I've taken all your trust. I know you've had enough, but darling, believe me, and I'll never make the same mistake. When someone stop us, we are walking away from glory.
Now, I want to rewind, Nathan, how everything started for you, because you have this insane voice. Like, how did that all come about? Take us right back.
I started singing when I was about 10 years old, and my headmaster in school actually brought my parents in and said, look, Nathan can sing. And they were kind of a bit confused because no one in my family is musical at all. And he said, I'm putting Nathan forward for a big concert in front of 1,500 people to sing a solo. And I did it. I got the part, got the role. And from that moment on, I was 11 years old at this point, I knew that was what I was supposed to be doing. Like, you see the video of me and I love it. Like, literally, you see the moment I opened my mouth and I'm like, I felt like I was home. So I then went on to be in choirs. I was in the Berkshire Boys Choir and did choral music for quite a long time. Then I joined a part-time stage school and then, just started working. I started as a blue coat on a holiday park, as so many do. So, I've started kind of like from the ground up, really. I always knew I wanted to sing, and I was happy doing whatever as long as it was around singing.
I love that. So there was never a plan B. It was always like singing is the one, right?
Yeah, and I was one of those really obnoxious children in school who wouldn't do their work because...
Nathan!
Because, I know, it's terrible, because I used to say to my teachers that all I'd need to do is learn how to sign my name.
Brilliant.
I knew it was what I was supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
So.
You just knew you had that vision, and I absolutely love that about you. And I want to talk about Superstar, because I watched that show religiously. Absolutely brilliant. Talk us through that. How did you audition for that, and how did that come about?
I auditioned originally for Superstar with a band called the Tenors of Rock, who then went on to be on the X Factor and have a headline show in Vegas. So they've done amazingly well. But I was the only one out of the group that got through to the live shows. And being on there with Andrew Lloyd Webber, teaching you how to sing these songs and his songs, was just wild. I came fifth, and there was a bit of controversy when I got booted off the show. But it was the most amazing experience, and I think live TV in front of 5 million people every night is just, it changed my life, because I'm now not scared of anything. I really am. Once you've done that, as you know, once you've broken that seal, then everything's easy after that.
Yeah, that's so true. And you're now in the band Inglorious. Talk us how that came about too.
A few years ago, 7 or 8 years ago, I joined a band in America called the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. And straight after my time on Superstar, and I was touring America and singing other people's songs. And all of a sudden, I got scouted by this guy called Derek Shulman, who signed John Bon Jovi, Nickelback, all these huge bands. And he said, I really want to sign you, but you're going to have to learn to write songs. And I set about then finding people to be in a band with, to write these songs with. And that's how Inglorious was born, because he basically told me that I didn't want to be a solo artist. I didn't want to be... All of my heroes were in bands, you know. They were Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses, or but Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin, you know. It wasn't ever... I wasn't necessarily a massive Meatloaf fan or Alice Cooper, so I wanted to be in a band. And yeah, that's how that all started. And here we are 7 years later with 5 albums out. I think 6 albums about to come out. So yeah, it's crazy. It's been an amazing ride.
Yeah, just fantastic. Well, we're going to go into a song from Inglorious called Messiah. I know there is a story behind this song, isn't there, Nathan?
Yeah, it's a song about kind of the God complex, really, and how quite a lot of our like world leaders at the time of me writing it kind of think too much of themselves, and I think that's fair to say is apparent nowadays as well. So yeah, it's an awesome song, and it was recorded. The video was actually recorded on Saunton Sands Beach, which is where
Saunton Sands. Yes.
Yeah, so that's like 25 minutes from my home, and it's also where the Angels video by Robbie Williams was recorded.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Check out the video, check out Saunton Sands Beach, and we'll see you on the other side.
Never saying a word the way it must be. You're living a lie, the air that you breathe. You want salvation, redemption is free. Can he save the people? Can't save himself. The message is clear, just figured it out. Claims he is the one for the lost, not the found.
have got a quick fire quiz round for Nathan because we like to get to know our... Can we do it again? We've got a quick fire quiz round for Nathan because we'd like to get to know our guests a little bit more here on the show. Sorry about that, Nathan, but here we go. So, your first song that you ever purchased?
The first song I ever purchased on
Steps?
cassette was not Steps. It was, in fact, Michael Jackson's Earth Song.
Oh,
do you remember that?
Yeah.
And I loved the video, and I thought the video was amazing, which is why I purchased the cassette, yeah.
Did you get it from Our Price?
No, I got it from HMV, and weirdly, my first proper theatre job ended up being Thriller Live, the Michael Jackson show. So it was like a bit of a full circle. Yeah, it was like a full circle moment for me.
I love Thriller Live. It's not in the West End at the moment, but I hope it comes back because it's
I hope
absolutely
so.
fantastic. Yes. Vocal ritual before you go on stage.
I warm up for about 10 minutes.
Right.
I drink some lemon and honey tea just because it tastes good, and I use a straw. I don't know if you've ever seen that, singers using a straw.
I've seen this. I was really jealous because I was at a show the other day and everyone had these straws and I was like, I'm missing out even though I'm tone deaf, but I still need one in my life.
The straws are really good for your voice, especially if you're talking a lot, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's me. That's me, Nathan. That's my problem in life. Favourite thing to eat after a gig? This is a really important question here on the show. We like to know from our guests. Don't let us down.
On this tour, it's been cheese and wine. So I go to catering before the show.
Right.
And then I get like a little box of cheese and crackers and I put it in the fridge on the tour bus, and then after the show, I go and eat all the cheese.
Something
and have
to
a
look
glass of
forward
red
to
wine.
afterwards, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it.
Delicious.
I like the pre-planning in advance there. That's good. And best bit of advice you've ever been given?
Oh, probably surround yourself with great people.
So true.
Because they inspire you to be better, and you don't want to be the best in the room. You know, you always want to be learning. You always want to be surrounded by greatness, and that's kind of what I feel like I've been lucky enough to do in my performance career, for sure.
Yeah, I love that. Favourite song to play on a car journey? I know you're going to come up with a rock and roll answer.
Something on a car journey. Probably. Do you know what I love listening to on a car journey is Alanis Morissette.
Yeah, Full Blast.
Full Blast. That whole Jagged Little Pill album is my driving anthem. Yeah.
All the way down to Devon. He's like, woo.
Yes. All the way down the A303.
What a road. And party trick or hidden talent? Because we believe that everyone has got one. We want to know.
This sounds crazy. I can still do the splits.
Nathan, there's no end to your talents.
Yeah, and I test it every year to make sure I could still say that I can do it. And I can. So I can do the splits, which is mental.
Is it the right leg or the left leg?
It's the left leg.
I can do the right leg after a few drinks. But I feel like in my old age it might be more jazz splits now, you know, with like the back leg bend. That's
my trick.
We're not going to make you do it on the show, but if we do see
Thank
Nathan
you.
James out and about anywhere in Devon or London, you need to ask him to do this because I need to see this in my life. Anyway, moving on from that, we're going to play She Won't Let You Go from your new album, and we'll be speaking to Nathan after this.
Make some noise!
to finish by going into When a Man Loves a Woman. Now, this is with Grammy and Emmy winner Cynthia Erivo. I hope I've said that right. She's amazing, isn't she?
She's incredible, yeah. Cynthia sung with me at this concert, and I've been obsessed with her voice ever since. And since she's done this video with me and some shows in the West End, she's gone on to win, a Grammy, an Emmy, and a Tony Award. And she was an Oscar nominee last year. So she's she's incredible. She's also playing, in the Wicked movie, she's playing Elphaba. So, yeah, I think she's going to be an Oscar winner by the time she's like 35, 40. So amazing. An honour to sing with people like this. And I love powerful women, and she is 100% a powerful woman. So
yeah, love that. We're going to play that out on the show now. But Nathan, this has been amazing. Not only because we've learned that you can do the splits and that you actually went to a Steps concert, but just because we watched you here on the show for so long. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure. It's the one and only Nathan James, everyone. Woo! Huge thank you, Nathan James. What a guest. And thank you to you at home for supporting the show. It's so appreciated. Thank you. Now, I will see you same time, same place next week. We're going to leave you with that cover of When a Man Loves a Woman, and I will see you then.